You'll see more from him later. In the meantime, make more noise. Make a lot more noise. It's lovely. It's lovely. That's a nice odor tonight. Sometimes the crowd smells really bad, and everybody screams at once. You know, it's funk in your face, but you guys, you're hygienic. You know, you got home training. I really like it. Welcome to Sage Stand Up. We do it every Tuesday night. Free show, no strings attached, no $50 drink minimum. Like, it's just funny people and you. First rule of Fight Club: please turn off your cell phones. Set them to non-douchebag mode right now. Whatever that means for you in your heart area, like, do that. Sometimes you go to shows and they say turn off your cell phones and your pagers. And I just, like if you have a pager, I just respectfully ask you to leave. Because there's just no space in this millennium for you anymore. Your time has passed. There's a special short bus out front waiting to take you back to 1994. And they have free Vanilla Ice mixtapes, which you're clearly into because you have a pager. So welcome. I love to see who is in the room. So let's start off with you. What's your name?
Kelly.
Kelly, you feeling pretty fabulous, aren't you? Because you didn't just say your name, you like performed your name, like Kelly. And she did a dance with her hands, Kelly. Like no spotlight when you were glowing anyway. That was amazing. Everybody say, what's up, Kelly?
What up, Kelly?
How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great.
I'm doing better because you're doing so good. Thank you. Everybody's got a mood boost from Kelly. How did you find our show this evening?
I looked online for great things to do in New York City, and it came up.
Yeah, give it up. Nice. Chat roulette and us in the same space. I love it. You never know what you're going to get. Kelly, thank you so much for coming. Have you been here before?
No, I have not.
You'll want to come back when tonight is over. All right, let's go right here in the front. What's your name? Joe. Joe. Everybody say, what's up, Joe?
What up, Joe?
How you feeling tonight, Joe? All right. All right, or good. Those are two different answers. Close enough. I think you're feeling all right. Where you live, Joe? I live in Brooklyn. Give it up for Brooklyn. Yeah. I've been in Brooklyn for about a year. When I moved to Fort Greene last summer, and I heard this story that took place on my block. This dude, it was Tuesday night. I don't know why the story involved it being a Tuesday. This dude was walking down the street on Tuesday night. He gets mugged, which is not abnormal in any city. That's not a Brooklyn thing. It's an urban thing. Sometimes you take your shit. So he gets his stuff taken. He's upset about it, but he doesn't put up any resistance. He doesn't want to die or get hurt over foolishness. A week later, he's walking down the same street, Tuesday night, gets mugged by the same dude. And at this point, he's like, wait a minute, man. Like, I'm not trying to cause any problems, but you mugged me a week ago right here. Don't you remember me? And the mugger, to his credit, was like, you know, I do remember that. I'm sorry, bro. You get tonight off. That's Brooklyn right there. One week you rob you, next week you let you go. So, thank you, Joe, for representing the borough so thoroughly, the planet of Brooklyn. And let's go there. What's your name?
Katie.
Katie! Everybody say, what's up, Katie?
What's up, Katie?
What did you have for breakfast this morning, Katie?
I had Barbara shredded spoonfuls of raspberries and peaches on it. I belong to the CSA, so you get fresh fruits on the weekends. This is Brooklyn.
Damn! So where do you live exactly?
Orem Hill.
Because I want to eat that tomorrow morning.
Oh, yeah, only a couple times a year when I eat this well.
We're all going over to Katie's place tomorrow. We're going to have shredded something.
Yeah.
With some other stuff on top of it. But it just sounded so good. You said it so fast. I don't know what it was. It wasn't poison. I hope you weren't trying to trick us. She's like, I'm going to say something that sounds delicious but really means death. Just get everybody all excited about that. Thank you so much for coming from Brooklyn. Again, we have people from faraway lands. I love it. Who else represents Brooklyn here today?
Big up, big up.
Nice. Where's Manhattan? Where's Manhattan? Staten Island? Yes. Long Island. Yes. Queens. Yes. Fuck. Where else the rest of you live?
The Bronx.
Well, apparently there's about to be a civil war with everybody fighting for me. I've definitely heard Jersey. Where's Jersey at? Really? I don't know whether to be excited or afraid. Dang. So really? Thank you. And do you feel like the need to apologize for Jersey Shore wherever you go? Like, is it like a cross you have to bear? Like, it's like your Jesus and Jersey Shore's a cross? It's like 7 stations. Crazy. Yeah, okay, well, I'm sorry for you. And what the people say Bronx? Yeah! Yeah, Boogie Down in the house, BX! Nice. Yo, if you live in the 33rd District, Gustavo Rivera is running for state senate against Pedro Espada. Vote for that dude. That's my friend. Just, the views expressed by me reflect my views. That's it. Anyway, my name is Baratunde Thurston. Yes, Rafiq. It's a long, long name, a lot of meaning in each and every part. Baratunde is an old Nigerian name, which means one with no nickname. Rafiq, now that's different. Rafiq's actually an old Arabic name, which means really no nickname. None. Thurston is an old British name, which means property of Master Thurston. You see, some people weren't expecting that last one. That's alright, sorry, not a repeat. Not a repeat. Slavery's hilarious in my brain. I grew up in D.C. I'm not from New York originally. Yeah, D.C.? I grew up in D.C. and to this day, people find out I'm from D.C. They feel the need to remind me that my mayor was a crackhead. I know that. I sold it to him. It was the 80s. Trickle down didn't reach my family. I had to grab it with entrepreneurial crack selling skills. That's alright. You don't know The Wire? Make some noise for The Wire. I know The Wire in 2 ways. I know The Wire from watching it on bootleg HBO, and I know The Wire from living it, because my neighborhood was essentially like The Wire. So I had flashbacks when I watched the show. And my neighborhood had pretty much everything The Wire had. It had the drug dealing, had the corruption, had the murders. What it didn't have was the undying love of critics and the obsession of white people who saw it. 2 things my neighborhood could really benefit from. Critical acclaim and white love. That came much later when they put the Target in. My mom, was kind of waging a one-woman battle to protect me when I was coming up with all this dirt going on, and she liked to play jokes on drug dealers as part of her civic activism. So before there were cell phones and before there were even pagers, there was just a payphone. And if you think about it, you should never hear a payphone ring. That's an unnatural act. That's like Sarah Palin saying something that makes sense, payphones ringing, things that never happen. And in my neighborhood, the payphone rang all the time, because it was the drug ordering hotline. My mother decided one day it'd be funny to answer the phone on behalf of our neighborhood drug dealers by saying, and I quote, "Hello, 4th District Police Precinct. How may I help you?" It's hilarious and dangerous all at the same time. She programmed my life a lot. She wanted me to have a lot of free time. So Saturday mornings I didn't have Saturday morning cartoons.